Previously on Old Iron Adventures. Before making it back to the office, Alex and the crew stopped in Lebanon, Ohio for a muddy pickup. Then, Aumann Auctions made their presence known at the Oliver Hart Par Show, which featured Kurt hosting a live auction. Aumann Auctions has been in business for over 60 years and has been the leading force around the world in vintage power. And we're going to show you why. Through adventures around the world, you'll see vintage tractors, trucks, cars, memorabilia, and so much more. Aumann Auctions isn't just an auction company, but a group of men and women with a passion for the stories behind these items. Welcome to Old Iron Adventures.
Fun.
We're going to have fun. Fun.
Back in Illinois, Brian Holst and his team head to Frank Reed's property, where they begin to catalog and sort through this great collection.
We are in Bradford, Illinois. We are looking at the Frank Reed collection. He's got several sheds full of parts. Lots of new old stock parts, lots of John Deere parts, lots of everything. We are digging right in and finding all the good stuff right now. Once we open up the doors to the shed, we start looking at the walls. I'll show you my guys over here, and gal. They're pulling out parts. And as you can see, there's parts hanging on the ceiling. We have got to inventory all this and get it ready for the catalog, get ready to lot it up. So tag it, lot it, take a picture of it, get it all organized, and get it up on the catalog for you guys to see. We deal with a lot of things. This week we're dealing with weather. They're calling for snow on Wednesday. It's the 1st of April. We're treading through mud. Right now we're lucky because we're inside of a building, but as soon as we get this done, we'll be out in the weather, and can't predict the weather, but we got to keep on looking.
While Shannon, Donnie, and Emma stay busy inside the shed cataloging parts, Jeremy and Brian work outside, taking care of some bigger treasures.
Talk us what you're about to get up to.
I have no idea what we're about to do. That's like the worst part about it. We could be moving equipment, we could be moving parts. I'm guessing it has something to do with a tractor because I see Brian on one right now. Oh no.
The cataloging process is not an easy task. Shannon and her team sort through a litany of parts and pieces throughout shelves and cabinets on the property. Then they must decide which items go with each lot and organize them properly on pallets before taking pictures and descriptions. Brian and Jeremy, on the other hand, must sort through the barns outside and carefully take out each item with precision and patience to make sure no item is damaged.
Ready for debut. Ready for debut.
Needless to say, this is a process done best with a team. It is day 2 on the site of the Frank Reed collection, and with snow rolling in throughout the night, it makes conditions for the Aumann staff just a little bit more of an inconvenience. But that is only the tip of the iceberg for this trip. An unfortunate late-night family emergency forced Emma and Donnie to hurry Shannon home, leaving Brian and Jeremy alone on site with a load of work still to be finished.
Well, we ran into a couple mishaps last night. Shannon had to depart from our wild adventure, and Emma and Donnie had to run her about halfway back home last night, and they're coming in late this morning. Had a late night last night, but so it's me and Brian just kind of busting all hell to get this done right now, unloading everything. Man, it's putting the work in. I'm tired of it. But day two always.
My name is Frank Reed. I'm having an auction here with the Aumann Auction Company. And well, I kind of got to know some of them personally pretty well, and I think they give me a lot of confidence in this whole deal, and I needed that because I felt kind of like I'm not out there to really watch over things, and I trust them, and I think they're doing great. I got an item of 4020 with a factory roll bar cab that I bought brand new in December of 1968. I bought it new, and I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. My first new tractor.
How'd you end up paying for it?
I paid for it with a check, but I didn't know how I was going to pay the bank.
Man, it's cold, but it's hot in here. Getting stuff moved, making some room. Yesterday, this was just filled. Now it's about open. But man, this snow ain't helping one bit. I'm tired of it. But that's what you get, I guess, in Illinois.
We're here at the Frank Reed farm, getting ready to put together Frank's auction. He's got a few things here that are really outstanding. I mean, for the John Deere guys, this is going to be over the moon. We got a 3020 here, new style, gas tractor, all original with 5,100 hours on it. You just don't find them this nice out in the wild. Frank's had this thing for many years. We've got a 4020 sister to it that he bought brand new. That we'll be talking about here in a little bit, but I think this thing even has the original tires on it yet. Definitely well maintained. It's got the original return line from the pump. It's got the small line there. The front coupler does not look like it's even been touched. This thing has been immaculately cared for. I'm not real sure it's sat outside a day in its life the way the paint looks. It's very well protected and got a great patina to it. So this is one of those that's just going to be one of those beautiful, beautiful original tractors to add to anybody's collection. And you want to talk about originality and the type of maintenance that Frank did. Here we have an all original 530 John Deere tractor that Frank bought from the dealership, brand new. The dealership used it on their lot for a couple of years, but he bought it brand new with this 45 loader on it. The tack here that I have in my hand shows 598 hours on it. It quit working, so Frank replaced it, bought a brand new tack, has all the parts in it, put the replacement tack in it. It's got 31 hours on it. This tractor is a true 600-hour tractor. Unbelievable condition, great patina. The loader is in great shape. No welds, no bends, original paint. It's got the cob bucket on it. Original tires front and back. We're trying to make it run, hasn't run in a few years. But Frank's after a battery right now, so we're hoping to have this thing running here in a little bit. But again, another rare, one-of-a-kind original tractor that you just don't find every day.
Brian and Jeremy continue to help Frank Reed with his collection to help showcase the amazing work he's done over the years. But the job is far from over. Kurt is back on the road, heading to Ohio. He brings along Tyson and a new member of the crew, Aaron, to check out a hidden gem collection.
Hey, we are here at a little wide spot in the road called Farmer Station, Ohio, southern Ohio, south of Cincinnati, and we're here on Harry Ertl's farm. I was recently here and we're back now for a second look at this, and what I wanted you to experience is what I experienced the first time. The first walkthrough of a collection. I told Harry, don't move an item until we come back and we let folks see what you have put together after all these years. So we're going to go into the sheds. I got Tyson and I got Aaron here, and we're going to take a first look. They've never seen the collection before, so we're going to take a walk through. This guy has got everything. There's pumps, there's new old stock signs, there's new old stock gas globes, there's multiples, there's pump plates stacked up like cordwood, oil bottles, I mean, you name it. Some of the coolest lubesters I've seen in a long time. Just a lot of really, really cool stuff. And I want you to experience it just like I did on that first trip.
So after the very first visit that Kurt went to visit Harry on this very first trip, after he left, he called me on the phone and I just knew something was up. He said that he had never seen a collection like this ever in his life. So I knew it was something pretty monumental. So he was excited. I didn't know a lot about it. He sent me a few pictures, but nowhere near what I thought it was going to be once we got there.
I hope they enjoy it. And a lot of people don't know how it was used, the wooden tanks with tin liners and things. That was before automobile gas. It was lighting gas and things like that that younger generations wouldn't know. It didn't matter, it just, as long as it was something petroleum, it would fit in somewhere along the line.
So we look in the first building and it's just layers and layers of stuff, gas pumps as far as you can see, and signs and things on the wall, in the loft, on the ground, literally everywhere. And then we go to the next building, same thing, it's packed to the ceiling, and you could tell this was a lifetime collection. The main building was just knock your socks off. It was unbelievable. It's overwhelming. You just sit there with your mouth hanging open and just wondering where he found all this stuff. I'm talking multiples of the same thing, just layers of the same sign, one after another, all original stuff. He's been doing it his entire life, and it's something to see.
3 or more pumps back from Colorado. One of them, my brother actually got out of a landfill and the glass wasn't even broke. he wrestled around and manhandled that thing up out of a big gully. It was kind of a township dump. And he worked for the state, and every so often they'd have a bunch of junk they picked up along the road. They called it the exchange. They'd take a load out and usually bring something back, you know. So he brought that gas pump back once.
So Harry was collecting this stuff when nobody really thought much of it. I think he was told that people thought he was kind of crazy, to the point that I think they called him Oil Can was like his nickname or something.
A couple guys at work used to call me Oil Can.
And really today, all the Petroliana stuff is super popular and like everybody's into it and it's a really hot thing now. He was just way ahead of his time. He was a definite pioneer in that whole Petroliana game, and he collected it when it wasn't cool.
So we brought part of our team over here today. We brought Tyson, who's our marketing manager and one of the partners, and we also brought Aaron. We did that because I want Tyson to be able to see this intact before we ever move anything, so he can convey the message out to the collecting world on really how special this collection is. Then we brought Aaron over because we got a big job ahead of us. We've got to pick this collection up and we've got to move it over to our facility in Illinois, and it's going to be a huge job. So we wanted to get a little strategy on that before we got started, and we're gonna go in there with the guys and kind of get all that figured out.
I knew from his auctions, and there's other auctioneers out there, but I knew his way of doing things and been to his sales and things. And I always said before I ever dreamed of having an auction that he would be the man that I would contact. And I seen him someplace maybe 5 years ago. He was walking like away from something, and I just happened to see him, and I said, I've got around 50 visibles. Is that too many for a sale? He said, you let me worry about it. Well, kind of right at the time, kind of struck me, and then I said, whoops, he knows A to Z. He knows all about it. I had thought before that, and then after I got my head cleared, I said, he is the man. Looks like it's leaked a little bit. That's new.
It's still full of oil.
It's full. It's full. Yep. That's
I don't know how you can get any more mint than that. It's still got the insert, Tyson.
right.
For
right.
the box.
Yep.
This sale is very important on a personal level for him because he's never gotten to see his collection all on display. And we've told him that we're going to help him do that, accomplish that. We're going to truck all of that stuff back here to our main facility in Nokomis, and we're going to put it in one of our main buildings and put it all out on display so he can come here and see it all on display. And I know it's an emotional thing for him, but I think this is going to help him bittersweet kind of way let go of everything. And this is a huge deal. I mean, there's all original stuff in this collection, and it's just going to be a sight to see once it's all here and on display.
Well, I hate to see it go, but I'm not as healthy as I was. And before something happens, I spread it out and let somebody enjoy it. Days I'd come over here to do something. I've walked this a million times and just look at one or two tanks, or maybe several of them, that just fascinated me, and trying to grasp an old timer making a living with this, a few items.
Yeah, it's it's tough for him, to know that he wants to do this. I, kind of, at some point it's going to happen. But it's just, he's decided it's time, and that's, what he thinks is the best thing to do with it. It's, really hard, to see it go. I know he's enjoyed it a lot, and we've enjoyed watching him enjoy it, and, all the stories he tells and the fun he has talking to people and telling people about it, and all the knowledge he has of everything, and just watching him, go through telling people and helping educate other people on all of the stuff that he knows. And so it's going to be, really tough not having it around anymore. But I think, we'll have a lot of pictures, and the films that you guys have and the pictures you guys take will be really nice to have to remember it all by, and to always have it with us.
I don't know that it's the best collection out there, but it's a good size, and I've got a little bit of everything and every brand. I never stuck to one brand, just whatever I would run across. And I loved it all. Oil tanks, it didn't make any difference what it was, as long as it was petroleum related. Signs, globes, pumps, we even got into I got a few tire pumps even, and jacks, automobile jacks, all different kind like that. Just, I loved everything about it.
Next time on Old Iron Adventures, Aumann Auctions is getting ready to host their annual Tractor School event, so it's all hands on deck back at the office. But while things get busy in Nokomis, Brian and Jeremy stay composed as they finish up with the Frank Reed collection.